was Oh, Traveler?
You're both here. Great. I want to talk to you.
I also felt that the space was targeting us. But
Based on what just happened, we can now confirm our suspicions that space and time function chaotic now that we found the Conqueror of Demons.
I went back to the domain again just now. Although I couldn't find a new... My clan has practiced magic for generations, and has created some catalysts that only... I recognized something like one of those catalysts in the domain. Unfortunately, it I think so, but it's hard to distinguish between reality and illusion. Also, I am the only one out of all of us who could know what it would look like. To me...
Just like with that door. It's like it's...
By reading our minds and showing us what we want, it creates the reality that, if that's the case, it can only have one goal. To trap us here until we die. What else could it be?
We should prepare for the worst. But we mustn't give up.
I've always known there were secrets hidden in the chasm. But even the...
Yelan, when we first ran into you, you said...
I was looking for the truth behind the monster invasion from Please keep everything I'm about to say to yourselves. No one else can...
We got it.
500 years ago, a wave of dark beasts from Conria attacked the 7 nations of... Under Rex Lapis's command, the Millelith fought hard to hold the front line near the chasm. But these were... At a critical moment, someone distracted the monsters and led them away. Just when all hope seemed lost,
Então, destruíram Caerion por segurança.
the Liyue army eventually won the war.
E Nazuma também foi atacada, lembrei agora. Teve um problema com o cara que governava a Mondstadt. Se a formação dela for real, então eles tipo, se vingaram ou protegem as próprias nações ao destruir Caerion.
The day the chasm was unsealed, I put in a request to be transferred here, but this place we've ended up in. We can't give up. Are you all right?
Shh. We'll talk later. I'm just processing all the... Maybe the key to our...
All right.
Oh, don't worry.
No, I meant if...
Off we go! You don't look well. I guess it's okay. Sometime.
Hey, Ushi. Looks like our little... Man, she looks... Man, that little dude looks stunning too. Oh, I sleep like this when I'm in jail. Traveler, when did you get here?
Wait! Where are we? Yep, way better. Who would have thought the best guide in all of Tibet could end up so out of their depth? Yeah!
Ela é muito estranha, as asas e os olhos são constelações.
There were cattle mooing constantly. Yeah, just like that. Traveler, it looks like the Conqueror of Demons is awake.
I'm fine. Don't worry. The karma I carry is dangerous to humans.
Well, I have Adepti blood in me.
Even so.
What happened while while Paimon was sleeping.
With a little help, I was able to find my way here.
Conqueror of demons.
No need to be so formal.
Oh, sure.
It was a senseless battle. I came here looking for someone. But when I found them...
Madame Ping says that you usually base yourself at Wangshuin to guard the main road through Dihua Marsh. It's unusual for you to go looking for...
I'm looking for a yaksha called Bosacius.
Bosacius? I thought that you were the only one left.
You could say that. But Bosacius's body is the... Yakshas deal with God's remains all the time. And we become tainted by karma. Over time, it inevitably drives us to madness. He left. No one knew where he went, but Bosacius was the eldest of us. He once told us, as Yakshas we will
Did he forget his promise?
It's possible. I am the sole survivor.
What made you come to the chasm?
Did you know that 500 years ago, the beasts of Conria invaded the chasm? That war lasted a long time. It is said that in the midst of the battle, but no one knew the Yaksha's name.
But there were many more than 5 Yakshas in total, so there's no guarantee.
As 7 nações atacaram Caerian para se proteger do ataque, ou atacaram a Caerian e eles se viraram com os monstros.
You must think it was...
I am by no means certain, but Bosacius was proud. If he had taken part in that war, he would have announced his name. So at first, I thought the nameless Yaksha couldn't be him.
Wait, so it was...
Yes.
No.
The invasion of monsters from Conria, the battle in the Life is full of coincidences, but this is too much of a coincidence.
What will?
Oh, right. Maybe it's not something you've come across much before, but both mortals and
And this can be done at...
Whoa, whoa. You wanna ride a...
It was no accident that you saw my illusion that day. This plate pure deception is easy to spot, but the truth laced with lies can be a fatal combination. What you heard were really things that It made sure you heard my real voice to create panic. If we hadn't managed to get in touch through the spatial rift, we may well have lost someone by now.
How is this...
Our opponent is very clever. Everyone, whether I accomplish what I came here to do or not, I must find a way. I rejoined to warn you that it's extremely dangerous here.
But how do you know?
You might become a shadow of your former self, wandering the underground like a lost soul.
Será que não é o Xiao?
Sounds like you.
Galon.
I've been back a while. I was listening to the conversation. I've seen some strange things here too. Objects that shouldn't be here.
So they're just illusions?
At first I had the same thought, but it's not that simple. There may come a day when these illusions become real and attack you.
From what you were saying a moment ago.
I can't say for sure. As Yanfei said, this space is chaotic and unstable. But it has its weakness, so... if I use all the energy...
Really? So powerful attacks.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
I mean...
Wait a minute. When you said you were gonna get us...
You can't be serious.
I saw Bosacius underground. That's when I realized the horror of a single blast can only create a very small opening. To send you back to the outside world. I know how to fight to the bitter end. I can do this.
No.
I'm not neither. It's not much of an escape plan if we gotta leave someone behind.
It's only a good or bad plan if there are other options to compare it to. But that's not the situation.
But...
I cannot.
What is wrong with you?
To conclude, I'm...
What if I told you?
That's your strat. No offense, but we have no guarantee this plan of yours will... You said it yourself. Yakshas pose a danger to humans. You really expect us to accept your self-righteous plan just because you...
The battlefield is a treacherous place.
I've been in my fair share of treacherous battles, so I know full well that you never bring... You say these things in the hope that we will understand and accept them. But if you don't even know that your self-sacrifice is going... Besides, if you were really so determined to end it all, you wouldn't have given us the opportunity to share. And anyway, Losing one of us so the rest can escape.
Yelan.
Point is, it's not time for drastic measures yet. It's
What if there isn't? Or if we don't find it? And in the end, I'm so weak that I don't have the—
As things stand, there's no difference between sacrificing you and trying to find another way out, in terms of the likelihood of success. If we can't say that one strategy is better than the other—
Did someone say a strong enough strike can break us out of this place? Yeah, that's right. I heard ya. No one's staying behind to let anyone else out, all right? Enough talk. It's time! Come on, whatever you are! Let's see how long you manage to keep us trapped in here after I'm finished with—
eat.
Have a taste of this! Yeah! Whew, okay, so I didn't tear the whole place down. But check it out, new path. If you need a hero, I'm the man for the job.
Should have seen this coming. Why do you always have to do this? Shinobu.
What happened to you?
The boss used up all his strength in one punch. Maybe that's the reason he—
Let me see if there's any way.
He did this because he heard us arguing, right? The thing with boss is, whenever we get into an argument in the Arataki game, today he's done it again. He may not have known you for— Another thing with boss is, he hates it when other people sacrifice themselves, but he always seems to end up doing it himself. That's when he does things like this. He doesn't really think he's sacrificing himself, because he genuinely believes that he's strong enough to defeat any obstacle he's—
Giant eagle alert!
The boss is hardly open to persuasion. Besides, it's not just him either. The other guys in the Arataki gang are more or less the— I couldn't stop him if I tried, so I might as well just let him do his thing. Besides,
I'm sorry.
don't be. You have nothing to apologize. Still, if this was an Arataki gang issue and you were one— The boss definitely wasn't sacrificing himself. He firmly believed that everyone's important. Everyone, let's all do our best to try and leave the boss to me.
Everyone? It seems
Tô
this
achando que a
passage
cada
doesn't
avanço
lead
alguém
to
vai pra
the outside
trás.
world.
What the?
No, it's still worth exploring.
Aha, I see. I'm with you. So far, I still haven't found the thing. If this domain has the power to project our imaginations, or the—
Oh, right! No wonder.
Well, I can't guarantee that.
I will find a way.
Let him go. But if you're planning on after all, I'm just a lawyer. By the way, I have to say though, if Yelan hadn't spoken out like she did, I'm not sure. From what I know, she's lost comrades in the line of duty before, and then was rescued. How can things ever be the same again, knowing that your life was— If I were her, I'm not sure. Oh, wait, one sec. Yeah! Right, that's much safer. Thank you, Senpai. We will. All right, traveler. What's this? Huh? Look at that huge disc in the distance. Hold on.
What? That's the best description you can come up.
Huh. Well, it seems our theory checked out. In my humble legal opinion, that's almost certainly the magical device I've been looking for. But if this really is the fantastic compass, it's so huge. How the heck am I— I mean, come on, Yanfei. Don't give up now. What the— Are they? They look familiar. Oh, yeah.
Boom boom! Time for your arraignment! Motion to compel! Easy peasy. You know, when I ran into them, happens all the time. Luckily, I'm but these are the exact same guys as I met last time. Maybe this is one of the ways our adversary intends to... There's a smaller disc here. Judging from the appearance and design... In all likelihood, this is the Fantastic Compass. Why is there a small version of the Fantastic Compass stuck in the ground? And what's it for? Entrance. Great! Whoa. Is this a tunnel? This is weird. It feels like it's connecting to another world. Or maybe another... I thought we might run into some other people here, but apparently not. The Fatui? Whose memory is this? Watch out!
Just as I thought.
Kalon, you're here.
I will take you down no matter how many times you
Hey, relax. We're together. Incinerate!
Quietly now.
Freshness preserved.
Busted.
Boom boom!
Quietly now. Take it easy.
Flash frost. I mustn't give up. But can I out of here? I want to go see. In the compass. That's just
Amateurs. And still they dare to come after me.
You've still got it.
Remember how I said I'd seen some illusions? Those were the same words I heard last time. The space seems to be now that you know, at least we're all in the same...
He said the word fantastic.
Yanfei, see that thing on the ground?
Yeah, we tinkered with it. That's how we met up with you. I guess it's a miniature version of the
It looks some... Adventure time! Another new space.
If everywhere within this space follows the same rules, there must.
Bosacius. I can't believe someone like you would end up as a lost...
No enemies.
Oh, wait. Is the enemy hiding itself? Oh no.
Stay back. This is my fight.
Filthy monsters! So many people have died at your hands! I lured you here to this underground space because I found your weakness.
Hiding and ambushing from the dark is Bosacius' signature tactic.
Die here with me!
Huh? Ugh. How did a valiant warrior like you die here?
Uh-oh. This is not going well for Xiao.
No matter. I know how this ends.
Look! Bosacius is showing signs of fatigue.
Bosacius, martial retreat. Even your strength is finite. Your illusion is not as mighty as you. This is not you in all your glory. I wonder what Rex Lapis would think if he saw what had become of the first Yaksha.
Leave! I'll deal with the rest. We can't let the monsters get to the surface. Everyone, remember, we must hold the line at 60 miles outside the chasm at all costs.
Enough! Phantom, be gone!
Xiao, are you okay?
This is my purpose.
So your invisible opponent was the legendary Bosacius?
Yes, so excuse my stubbornness. Bosacius has been missing for centuries.
He was saying something,
He fought here. The nameless Yaksha.
but didn't you say he'd always announce his name?
I don't know. Maybe he forgot who he was.
Because the karma used.
Bosacius had already gone mad before he disappeared.
He still took part in the Battle of the Chasm
We Yakshas are not a race that thrive in peacetime. It's likely that he was drawn by the scent. Slaughter is what we do best. Maybe it's the only... This battle confirmed my suspicions. As we had... In other words, despite going mad, Bosacius, this space recreated him as he was during the battle. The way he fought was so self-destructive.
Bosacius's illusion said he'd discovered the monster's weakness and lured them underground. What kind of place could this be? Defeating Conria's monsters is no small feat, that's for sure.
Guys, it could just be me, but I think I'm suddenly feeling more tired than I was.
This space is really starting to affect us.
I believe Bosacius stayed here underground. But now, if we don't leave, we may... Time to move on. You fought well, Bosacius.
Off we go!
Adventure time!
Off we go! Off we go! Looks like there's some information here. Shall we take... Okay.
It looks like these were letters written by the
So, who's this boy?
Boy Yang was...
You mean... Boy Yang
I believe so.
And the Millilith soldiers were their brothers in...
I guess now we have a pretty good idea.
Yes.
So scary.
Come on, let's have a gut feeling that sooner or later we'll connect up still. Who knows how that...
There's nothing here at all. What a creepy spec.
It has the feel of the abyss, but... where are the...
Your memory of what? The abyss? So, this place is created... It's getting darker. It's...
Lumine, wait!
Huh? What's that shiny round thing on the fantastic compass?
In the other spaces, the fantastic compass was always partially buried in the ground.
Oh, so she appeared as an illusion because you miss her so much.
Yenfei, are you sure?
I think so. There were no pictures in the will, but based on the Yelan,
From the design and build, this fantastic compass looks extremely similar to the catalysts used by my clan. I just need to do the... Someone's used this before. There may be a... Let's get out of here and find somewhere... Alright, here we'll be fine. Take a moment to catch your breath while I try to unlock the fantastic compass. Well, well. This is...
oh,
This information was left by a thaumaturge called...
All this information.
Hundreds of years ago, two of my ancestors, brothers, were gifted the fantastic compass by someone of great importance. They set out together, but only one of them made it back. Minus.
Karma.
Correct. One possibility is that when they fought alongside Bosacius...
From reading through this, it sounds like Boyang. And.
Well, that...
What do we do? Are we gonna. Hyman's had enough of this place! Let me out!
What was that?
Huh?
I got it! I just had a thought. Give me a second. I just need to double check. Uh-huh. Traveler, I just realized something. Okay, so on my way here, I don't know it verbatim, but I have read it before. Millennia ago, an Adeptus made a magic device to seal away evil monsters. Later, he made good friends with a human. A few years later, great demons haunted the mountains. The mortal and the Adeptus. And that's not all. The book also says this. When mortal and Adepti powers are combined, one can move the heavens and shake the earth. I have both Adepti and human limb. It worked! I mean, the effect only lasted an instant. And look! Something...
By heaven's might and the gods of the 5 regions, Yaksha and mortal together take this...
That's their voices from when they made the seal. Bosacius and my ancestor.
I see. Everyone, let's go back and meet up with Ito and Shinobu. Paimon can barely move anymore. Paimon, just hang in there, okay?
Let's go.
Adventure time! Off we go!
Shinobu, Ito, we're back!
He must be exhausted, because he still hasn't woke. What about you guys? You found something, didn't
We found the fantastic compass. The previous owner left him. It seems like the previous owner was stuck.
This isn't over yet. Listen to me.
But all that did was activate the records.
Right, but the issue wasn't with the compass. Remember what the book says? When mortal and only when a mortal and I'm a mix of human and Adeptus. So the fact that the fantastic compass responded to me shows that the system is...
Interesting. So that's what...
So, an Adeptus and a human need to channel their...
Yes, if my guess is correct. Then, when both of you put your full power into the fantastic compass, we should... Last time, it was used to seal the intersection.
Then we're home free.
Awesome! You bet.
Your idea.
Okay. Well, let's all take a quick break.
Oh boy. Paimon's so nervous. Yelan, Xiao, how...
I'm all set.
I'm ready.
Oh, but Yanfei, there's one thing... I'm afraid you probably won't be able to take the fantastic compass out of here. From what I can tell, we all came here for different purposes. And everything that's happened here has been this space. Well, it's more than just a space. Whether there's some kind of... Also, according to the history of the chasm, this place must have existed for a very long... Oh, that. Yeah.
Huh? Wait a sec.
Who else did you think it was? That snake is probably a remnant of Conrion's civilization, and crystals are highly effective against it. Maybe there was some sort of... If so, I'm extremely sorry, everyone.
No! You're just trying to...
If you could almost liken this bizarre space to a living being that throws all kinds of Additionally, most of the things here are static. So if we really do manage to...
That's actually what I think, too. That's precisely why it's such a miracle that we even found.
This whole thing feels like we're breaking free from our shackles using a...
This is a long shot, but it may be our last chance. So, whose wish was it that some...
Perhaps it was. But maybe there's another reason. It's a shame that we couldn't find your family. But if they were here, I'm sure they'd...
I gotta say, it does intrigue me. If this is fate, then...
Leave the boss to Ushi and me. We're ready.
Traveler, take care of Paimon. Yenfei, you might need to come close.
Sure.
Stars align, bestow your light. Evil purged by thunder's might. Spirit curbed, pneuma surge. By dictum divine, heed these words. Do as I command!
Aha! The fantastic compass is an amplifier. Maintain this energy level, and we may stand a chance.
I will maintain the energy flow.
Understood.
Everyone, stand back.
I shall hold the line by sealing the surface.
As Yakshas, we must fight for this world. General Alatus, falling in!
Watch out!
This trip may be dangerous, yet you insist on going.
I have guarded this place for several hundred years. Only to seek the nameless Yaksha, do I request your approval.
You can't keep this up. Your strength won't last.
Hex Labs.
That was close. I thought you were gonna get left behind. I'm so glad you're okay. That was terrifying.
I know what you were thinking, but... Never mind. I know I can't talk you out of a mindset that's been built up over a life. I don't think we were ever going to reach an agreement over the final strategy. But in the end, it was thanks to you.
No. I could not have done this on my strength alone.
Don't mention it. It looks like everyone got out unscathed, but you all look pretty exhausted. As for me, I'm gonna check the area.
She's gone. Maybe Yelan really doesn't believe she made a contribution. It seems like she... And since it's not easy to persuade Xiao of anything, maybe Yelan... Xiao, she's crazy. I am not.
You speak only the truth. I have no quarrel with it. I will keep your words in mind.
Really? Well, that's great. I count that as quite... It was a perilous situation we were faced with underground. And it took every single one of us for...
Hey, so... Ballchecker still hasn't woken up yet. Let's go check on him.
I slept like a rock. Good times. Huh? What you doing? What's going on? Why are you looking at me like...
Are you in any pain?
The heck?
You need to tell us if you're not feeling...
You weren't that bright to begin with, so if we had brains...
What the heck are you guys talking about? I'm fine. I had an epic... Huh. I feel like I'm forgetting something, though.
It's a long story. Ito, we're indebted to you, Shinobu, and Ushi. I'm the reason you all got caught up in this.
Ah, crazy talk. Hey, if it weren't for you, we'd still...
That's not quite correct. You'd be in jail, not me.
Good point. Well, okay then.
I like the sound...
I'm hungry too, Senpai.
Paimon too! Paimon wants to come too!
All right, well, I promise I'll take good care of your friends from Inazuma. Take it easy, okay? Oh, wait. Yelan left already.
Oh, yeah? Is that right? Wow. Okay, I'll let him know. Traveler, Flying Lavender Melon, Ushi has a couple words.
What?
Oh, I want to hear the...
Me too. Count.
Good idea! Let's do Paimon. Never would have guessed that Ushi was...
Sometimes the profoundest truths can also be the simplest.
You betcha! Just...
All right, Ito.
Oh, yeah!
See you next time.
Finished taking care of business?
Oh, there wasn't any business. We were just saying...
I saw the two Inazumans leave with Yenfei. Aren't you going?
We still had some stuff...
I've checked the area. Nothing strikes me as out of the... Now, I just need to take care of the confidentiality issues. Let's...
we got it! We got it! We'll make sure they don't say anything!
Oh. You figured me out, huh? Everyone really rose to the... Where could that strange space have come from? I have to investigate this further. I have a feeling that whatever lies behind... Also, I think someone helped us out at the last minute. They did a good deed, of course. Anyway, these questions will have to wait for another time. I have some follow-up.
Bye, Yelan!
You knew I was waiting for you? Really? There's somewhere I want to...
Where is it?
A place that has to do with the Yaksha.
It always rains when I go on an adventure.
The temple up ahead was built to remember. Maybe I came here because I had a realization.
You mean back when we were underground?
It's hard to put into words. You could dress up the Yaksha's life and call us valiant warriors, veterans of war. For Bosacius, perhaps dying in the heat of a great battle was... And perhaps the same is true for me. After living so long, to die in the act of saving others...
Hey, don't say that. Oh, yeah! Ushi... Ushi said he has the power to exorcise demons, so people use him to fend them off. But after he met Ito, he's never left his side. He also said that he doesn't have any grand philosophies. He just thinks we should spend our lives around the people who make us happy. Maybe there aren't so many rules about how we should or shouldn't live our lives in this world after all. So, yep, like people with visions. They have more resistance against...
Suddenly you sound a lot like... They used to talk about how they hoped to live a mortal's life once the world was at peace. The Bosacius recorded in the Fantastic Compass had lost his sanity. He addressed the people, I am Elatus, and Menogius is General Capisus. The others are Bonanis, or General Chisapis, and Indarius, or General Musatus. Bosacius and Yelan's ancestors stayed underground to the end. So that Yelan was right in everything she said. Both of our proposals had their drawbacks, and both were... I couldn't have done all I did without everyone's help. Even in the final moments.
Well...
Yenfei and Yelan are correct. I always prepare for the worst-case scenario. If Rex Lapis hadn't saved me in that moment, I don't think I would have been able to... In the end, I still had to burden it.
But that's how it should be, right? You've known Zhongli, Rex Lapis for...
Perhaps. In the moment that we escaped from that space, I could sense what was left of Bosacius's memory. It's good that one more person...
Menogius, where have you been? Brother Yaksha, you're confused again. I've told you countless times, I am Boyoung, a thaumaturge who fought with you in the chasm. Boyoung? Boyoung? You are Boyoung, but who am I? Believe me, I want to know as much as you do. Here we are, the two who agreed to stay here together, and I can't even call you by your name. It's a shame. Stay here? No. No, you have to leave. Nonsense, Brother Yaksha. We're down here for good now. Don't you remember? It's too late to have regrets. The seal can't be broken. The seal... Ah, yes. I'm a Yaksha who came here to fight. Brother, are you okay? Look at the state of me. I don't think I've got long now. We're the only two left. Don't go dying on me. You know, today I saw my family down here. Clear as day. What do you think? Am I losing my mind now, too? Boyoung, do you want to go home? I made my decision to leave Zhongzhou up on the surface. I obviously... Of course I want to go home. I must have... family, too. You mean brothers and sisters? I'm sure you do. Brothers and sisters. Yes, but who am I? And where is my family? Brother, what's wrong? Hang in there. It's just you and me, don't die before me. Elatus, is that you? Who's Elatus? Your memory's going again. I'm sorry. You all have to see me in this state. Brother! Look, there's someone over there. Who are they? They're my... I remember now. I know you. My
brothers and sisters have come for me, Boyong.
You're awake? At least tell me your name.
Brother Bosacius.
Hey, Bosacius. Bosacius.
I am Bosacius, and my destiny is to make the ultimate sacrifice.
I've said so much today, but I don't need to hold back as much when I talk to you. Have you ever had a moment where you felt like you were aware of your destiny? By now, I have accepted that destiny is the one disaster that the Yaksha know most keenly of all.
How?
It matters not. Rex Lapis had said that you are a witness. Bonanis, Menogius, and Indarius all perished, and only Bosacius's fate was unknown. Now that I know what happened in the chasm back then, before we left that place, I picked up a stone. I thought if I could... Unfortunately, the stone did not survive. Pervases died in the Archon War thousands of years ago. Too many Yakshas have become casualties of battle. We are Bosacius, Boyong, heroes. I like that word. Maybe the world will never be free of disaster. But there, I accept your advice. From this day on,
Adventure time!
Off we go!
Indo ao contrário só pra dar a volta.
Now that we made it to Sumeru, our next objective should be to head to Sumeru City. And speaking of Lesser Lord Kusanali, even though we haven't heard too much about her, she doesn't seem, but even so, people call Sumeru the Nation of Wisdom, you know. If we can get a chance to meet the... But, Paimon doesn't know the way to Sumeru City. Even if we can't see exactly where the... Wait a second. Look! Perfect timing! Now we can just ask for directions rather than one. Hey there! We're not... Huh? Did they not hear Paimon? Hey! You over there! Could you give us some directions?
Huh?
What's going on here? There's no way she could have missed that. Well, even so, she might be when we get the chance, we'll just ask them. She just walked near that small waterfall. Paimon thought this cave would lead to a village or something. But look, she's sitting over there. What should we do now? It looks like she's meditating or something. Oh, it's coming from that sensor over there. This is definitely not your typical place to call home. Huh? What's the matter? You don't look too good. What? Is the smell making you feel sick? What's happening? Trav?
knowledgeable. If he says that he's going to be alright, then there's absolutely nothing to worry about. Oh, are you awake now? Oh, thank goodness! Traveler, you're finally awake! Well, this is Gandharvaville. It was originally built by scholars from Sumeru as a place to rest in the rain. My name is Kale. I'm a trainee forest ranger. My master... Oh, no things are necessary. I didn't do anything, really. By the way, how are you feeling now? Any discomfort? Oh, that's Master's herbal before I forget, Master mentioned you should... Whoops!
Kale, what's the matter? Were you trying to retrieve the medicine? As I've already told you, you Now, the guide to Avidia Forest's edible fungi is clearly posted on our bulletin board, but if Farbode forgets which mushrooms to avoid one more time, I'll have no choice but to leave the guide.
Right? This is the second time he's come down with food poisoning.
Yes, please do. If, on the off chance, Farbode simply enjoys having little imaginary... So, how are you doing? Feeling
Oh, this is my master, Forest Watcher Tainari.
I already informed Paimon about the reason you It is common practice for Sumeru scholars of certain darshans to dedicate themselves to training in meditation in isolated areas. In hopes of asking directions, you two followed a scholar named Hypatia into her cave. That incense typically has no effect on most people, but for a very select few, it can have very good. Now, answer me this. Did you feel anything after passing out? Say, any out-of-body experiences, or did you see anything while unconscious? Kale, let the others know to stop bringing their patrol logs here.
Huh? Why?
Because these two will be staying here for the next few days. They can have my room.
Yes, Master Tainari. Wait, hold on a second.
Sure, let me fill you in. I originally planned to send you on your way once you finished your medicine. However...
Further observation?
No need to be hasty. As long as you have the capacity to judge between right and wrong, based on what you saw after smelling the incense and losing consciousness, we can, if you're skeptical, have a whiff of this.
Whoa!
You're experiencing a similar... So even though your condition is stable as of now, if I were... The rainforest is home to many fierce animals and hazardous areas. For now, I suggest you continue taking your medicine each day and avoid wandering off on your own. Good. Now, continue resting while I fire up another bowl of medicine for you.
Seriously? But just to wrap, Paimon knows we're set on meeting Lesser Lord Kusanali as soon as possible, but you really don't, hey! Are you even listening to Paimon? What's weird? You mean how you're feeling now? You mean the vision of tree roots and red skies you saw? But if those weren't hallucinations, what could they be? Well, considering how unique you are, Paimon, if he misjudged your condition, then there's a chance you could get worse. Huh? You mean that Tainari already knows that what you... Oh, Paimon gets it. Well, that settles it then. We'll stick... But it seems like asking Tainari might not be an option anymore. What do you think? Good idea. Rise and shine! Come on, it's time to go find Kale!
Adventure time!
All right, next let's see your right hand. But please remember...
Yes, I will.
Look, Kale, today's patrol...
But I have a vision too!
Don't talk like that, Kale. There you are. Feeling any better?
Yeah, since we'll be staying here...
Seems you're not the type to sit back and take it easy for a while, huh? And if you're feeling up to it, you can be responsible.
Kanari, we're ready to head out.
Got it! I'll be right there. All right.
Yes, you can. So, Kale, Kainari mentioned cleaning the statue just now, but, that doesn't really sound like the job for a ranger.
Well, forest ranger, they handle a variety of tasks, like checking the condition of outlying roads, maintaining forest facilities. As for Master, well, yeah, today we can perform routine checks on the path. Paimon, Traveler, this way!